Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share and play.
Hello, it's Junk Journal January time, which is hosted by Meg's Journals, and here are all the prompts, with today's prompt being repeat. Okay, I admit I'm running out of a bit of puff. So today I just grabbed out some book pages and I had that little image. It's a play and it's an old book page, so I thought I'd make a little window here just using some double-sided sticky tape to stick some acetate over that window, which is just some packaging that I had, sticking down that and then gluing the book page together, and thought I'd make this into a pocket, just finishing off the pocket with a little thumb hole, getting that ready to go. And then all I'm doing for my repeat is I'm just doing really simple little journal cards. I'm just doing some single pages, putting some coffee dyed paper on one side and just leaving the play on the other side. And so because I'm repeating it, so I'm doing exactly the same thing to 4 pages, then I feel like it shows whoever picks up the book that that's exactly what you meant to do. So it's just a little series of note cards. Now, of course, it could be the person who's actually learning the play, like the actor, and they could have just a few little pages that they're trying to remember, and they've got the back if they need to do some notes, on some directions or something like that. Let your imagination run wild. So, as I said, coffee dyed paper on one side, leaving the other side blank, rounding the corners on all 4 and inking the edges on all 4 of them as well. That's where I said to myself, okay, let's repeat it and let's do it on another 2 pages. So again, coffee dyed paper on one side, tearing it down to the coffee dyed paper, rounding the corners, inking the edges. So now I have 4 little pieces to go into my pocket that I've already made. The pocket's got a little bit of interest, gives a bit of the theme with the little window, and all I'm doing is gluing on 3 sides. Now the great thing is, the page that I did yesterday with that big giant fold out, I still had the edges of those pieces that I tore down for the journaling spots, and I ran them through my sewing machine, and then I could stick them around the edge of the pocket. So that spread is now kind of pulled together and it's got the same theme. And I thought, you know what? I haven't done any splattering for ages. So covered my little window, but just did some watercolour splatters around it. And I just used black, blue, a little bit of yellow and a little bit of green. And then I thought, okay, a bit of a cluster in the corner and that'll finish off the pocket. So I had this offcut of calico that I'd stamped, a little bit of hessian, a little bit of lace, and these gorgeous 2 birds that are fussy cut out of a book. Ran that through the sewing machine, and then I could glue all of that down. So still didn't quite feel finished. So in the end, added a sentiment. So this says, extraordinary things are hiding in places people never think to look. And I thought, gosh, that describes junk journals, doesn't it? A little stamped note in the top, little bit of outlining with my pen, and voila, that is today. So simple, so quick, and I hope it's still interesting enough for you. Like I say, I'm sort of running out of puff, but there we are. That is the prompt, repeat. Of course, part of getting into the practice of creating every day is to not make it hard for yourself every single time. So sometimes just to sit back, enjoy the papers, let them do the talking, and just making the process nice and simple is actually really nice too, because you're still getting to get some creativity in as well as having a bit of fun. And take care. I'll see you tomorrow with a whole new one. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, keep creating. Enjoy!